This is the story of a naughty girl named Goldilocks. She was a pretty child with curly golden hair. She loved to play about in the woods and was often late coming home. One day, as usual, Goldilocks lost track of time. While she played in the forest, it was dark, and she couldn't find her way home. Now, she was truly afraid. She walked around looking for shelter, and luckily spotted a tiny cottage in a clearing. "Is anybody home?" called out Goldilocks, knocking at the door. No one answered, but the door was open, so Goldilocks went in. Inside they saw a dining table set with 3 chairs, a papa chair, a mama chair, and a baby chair. In front of each chair there was a bowl of porridge placed on that table. Goldilocks was very hungry. First she sat on the papa chair. "This chair is too big and hot," she said, and then tasted the porridge. "Oh, this porridge is too hot." She then sat on the mama chair and tasted some porridge. "Oh my, this chair is too soft and the porridge is cold." By now, Goldilocks was fainting with hunger. She picked up the 3rd bowl of porridge, which was placed in front of the baby chair. This porridge is just right and so delicious," she said, and ate up the entire bowl. "I feel much better. Now I just sit on the baby chair and rest for a while," thought Goldilocks. But as soon as she sat on the baby chair, it broke and she fell on the floor. The chair was too small for her. "I must go and look for some other place to rest," she decided. Goldilocks looked around the house and found a pretty bedroom with 3 beds, a papa bed, a mama bed, and a baby bed. She was very tired and wanted to sleep. Sitting down on the papa bed, she said, "Oh, this is too hard. I cannot sleep here." Then she tried the mama bed. "I cannot sleep here either. This bed is too..." Finally, she went and lay down on the baby bed. It was perfect. Goldilocks snuggled into the quilt and went off to sleep. While Goldilocks slept, the bear family who owned the cottage returned from their walk. They came and stood by the table, wondering what had happened. "Who has been sitting in my chair and tasting my porridge?" growled the papa bear in a loud voice. "And who has been sitting in my chair and tasting my porridge?" asked the mama bear in her gentle voice. But the baby bear cried out in a sad voice, "My porridge is all eaten up. There is nothing left in my bowl." "So fun." "Oh, look, Mama and Papa," said the baby bear. "Again someone has broke my chair too." The poor baby bear began to cry. Mama and Papa bear were very angry. Now they thought a thief had entered their cottage and went to search for him. As they went into the bedroom, Papa and Bear said, "Who has been sleeping in my bed? And who has been sleeping in my pretty bed?" demanded Mama Bear. The 3 bears were making so much noise that Goldilocks woke up. She was frightened to see the 3 bears and started to cry. Mama Bear gently cuddled her and said, "Don't be afraid, my child. We will not hurt you. Now tell us how you came into our house and where are your parents." Goldilocks told them how she had lost her way in the woods and taken shelter in their cottage. Just then the baby bear cried out, "Look, there is someone still sleeping in my bed. It's not a thief. It's only a little girl. Mama and Papa Bear came running to look at Goldilocks. They all asked her to stay there for the night and said they would help her find her way home the next day. Next day, Goldilocks enjoyed herself with the kind bear family. She played with the sweet baby bear and had a lot of fun. She also helped Mama Bear cook the breakfast and lay it on the table. Later, she helped with the washing and cleaning up. You are a very good girl, dear Goldilocks, said Mama Bear. Yes, I would love to have you for a sister, said the baby bear. Goldilocks hugged them and thanked them. I love you all too, but I must get back. My parents must be worried about me. So Papa Bear told Goldilocks the way out of the forest. She thanks them for being so kind to her and promised to visit them again. Then she waved them goodbye and skipped along the way home. That day, Goldilocks promised herself that she would always listen to her mother and never be a naughty child again. That way, she would always stay out of trouble. That's the end of the story. Bye!